are some things you can't control. Like a sudden rise in the Texan air temperature. An unexpected raindrop in Shanghai. Or the competition's new upgraded front wing. Yes, there are some things out of your control, but being the best shouldn't be one of them. Like getting in that extra lap by perfectly timing your pit stop. Having your rival on your tail, but you've chosen a defensive driver. Or conserving your power unit to make that last lap overtake. Whatever the challenge, make the call.
Well, here we go. Welcome along to Sprints. I hope everybody is doing absolutely fine. Welcome on into it as we get set for another round of racing, fingers crossed. So I hope everybody is doing well. That's the main thing after an interesting week of GP, that is for sure. Now, here's the thing, chat, and welcome. Hopefully, I'm going to just set this up a little bit first. Let me know with a 1 if you can hear me absolutely fine. That would be great. So first of all, welcome to everybody. Carlo, welcome. Nathan, Julianis, Harry, Archie, so people can hear me. So chat, what I'd like you to do is, if you haven't realised already, there is currently 2 streams live for the same thing. Now what I'm expecting is one screen should be the full layout like I normally have. The other stream should be a vertical stream, as if you was racing on your phone, and it should be the old-fashioned way. So I don't know if anybody who's in the vertical stream can confirm that it looks good or not, or it might look normal. I don't know, but let me know those who are in the vertical and who is not. Welcome, Ayrton, as well. We've got both chats up ready though, so we're just going to try it and we're going to see if it works. But hopefully those who are in the vertical could tell me if it is phone related or not. Who knows? And you should be able to see now if you're in the vertical, because those watching on YouTube in the normal layout would see the whole screen, whereas I am in the corner on the phone. So welcome along everybody to what is going to be a good sprint session, hopefully. And we're going to get away the best we can to get some reward. So we'll open up some of these crates and then we'll get straight into the round of racing and try and get some unlocks as we already start off with Antonelli maxed out as well. Mark's in vertical. Mark, you can just flip over to the other stream, which is the normal stream, Mark. But I just wanted to see that, give people the option to watch in the old-fashioned way, I guess. Swish. What else do we get? Carlos. And we have got Gasly. So, yeah, we've just tried to do anything we can. But if I've missed your name, welcome in. Apologies if I haven't picked it up. It's a... We've changed a while, so a lot of things. So I'm just trying to get that in set. So let's get all that opened, and then we can get into a race. Pippi Max, welcome, of course, we remember you. Here on YouTube as well, but watching from Twitch, because it gives me more quick audio and video. Nice. There's just a few little settings I've been playing around with, Mark. Archie's having a takeaway. GP rewards. Actually, I need to download my GP rewards, because you guys haven't seen them yet. I'll probably do it at the end, Reaper. I'll try and set that up towards the end of the stream when we're obviously not all involved. Unless I can quickly do it now. Give me a second to just sign in, and I will quickly download. I did download them because I opened them earlier. Let me just quickly doing that. But yeah, Mark, evening Chris as well. Good, maybe the chat should be on all the screen vertical, I mean from top to bottom. Could be. It's just the racing is different, obviously, Julianis, when it comes to that part. So let me download this. And then what I'll do is I'll try and add it to here. Do it now, it's good. Well, what we'll do is, what happened to F1 Manager Skippy? We just haven't got time round to it. I need to do some. I know. I really do. Okay, let's add this. Let's add this in and see if we can just show you what we got. So, let's add that in. Right, here we go. Right, let's do this. And let's do that. So, hold on a minute. Let me just pause that. So, we should be able to get rewards on both. So, let me play this, and I'll show you what we got from rewards. That is what we're going to try and show you. So, we came 22nd overall. 22nd on this main account. And we are well off the pace. 371 in total. So yeah, a long way off. Max is definitely chasing, isn't he? Tried to play his game yesterday and still failing at Series 8. Have you watched my video, Camji? If not, go to Series 7. Level up a little bit. So, we got the F medal. So we'll show you that quickly. And see what rewards we get as well. There's the key one. 173 Eagle Boost is what we do get. And we get some Hajar in there too. So Hajar is in there. Piastri. And we've got some Gale Force. Ocon. Lando Norris. Anything good. 84 for the crash and ouch. Pivot is what we get as well. Russell. And into some epics shortly. What are we going to get from the epics, chat? Here it comes. Epic time. Boom. We'll have a bit of that, son. Level 6. 77 Flex XL. We are flexing at that point. Not so much with the 26 Lawson. That isn't that great. But we will absolutely take that. That is not too bad at all. We will absolutely have that one. So that was some good rewards, I think, overall. So a few people saying W in the chat, which is great to see too. Bearman in there. Bortoletto. And well in that gold crate. So yeah, not too bad actually for this. I mean, we didn't use the objectives. We never end up doing it. Sticker Madman, welcome. Evening, did my first Contender GP. Managed a P2. Let's go. Not far off a P1 there, sir. Not far off at all. We've got a legendary crate that we can open here as well to see if there's anything that's half decent in here. Now, chat who are in the vertical stream, does the vertical stream completely take up your phone, or is there black either side? Or is it a complete covering the phone? That's what we want to see. Stream shouldn't be lagging, Manic. Shouldn't be, as we get some Norris in there. And let's go. And let's get some racing on the go. We're going to end that media file, of course. So hopefully it isn't lagging. But if you are on vertical, let me know if it is covering the full screen. It is a test today. That's what we're just messing around with. And seeing if it possibly does work. It's full screen, but in the middle it's not, Chris. It's only in the middle. Okay, so let's get into some racing, shall we? And let's see. Baku. Or one of these circuits. Yeah, let me know when this race does start. Let me know if it does work. Let's see. If it does. I don't know if it will then. So let's go. Get some racing. Let's get some crates unlocked as well. I'll have to try and have a look. Complete. Okay. That's not what I wanted. So we'll have to maybe come back to that one, Chris. I was definitely hoping that it would be a sort of normal phone screen instead. Full screen on mobile phone with black edge on TV. Yeah, I'm just going to go and have a look myself as well. And see how that's showcasing itself. I tell you what, actually, chat, it is working fine on mine. So yeah, it is working. I have got the vertical on my phone. So I think it is working as I expected, somehow. I don't know how it shows for some people, but it is looking okay on there, which is actually what we do want. Full screen on mobile, yeah, so full screen, yeah, that's what we want. Sorry, I misunderstood what you said then. So, yeah, that's what we've been trying to do, chat. We've been trying to. And now when we go to the race screen, our race screen's broken. What's happened to me race screen? Where's my drivers gone? Where has my drivers gone? Hold on, chat. We've got slight. There we go. We're back in. Right, okay. We're racing. We should be normal screen and smaller screen. That's what we should be now. So you do get the choice if you watch. Skippy, we need to obviously do that one. Sorry, just catching up on the chat. Looks good, Chris says. Nice. So yeah, you do get the choice now, which is what you might want to see. So yeah, happy days. Format is good. Julianis likes the vertical. So yeah, let's continue racing. Let's get on with it, and let's see how we can get on. But I'd like to get some good sprint rewards if we can. Can I add my video into here? I think I can. There you go. So yeah, nice. This is what we might start doing more. We might start giving you all the options. So if you like the option that we've given so far, then obviously absolutely great. You're going to be in luck on that one, which is what we like to see. Jigar, what do you mean? Oh, there's 2 streams, Jigar. Yeah, so Stu, you can go to the other one though, remember? You can go to either or. So if you are just joining us, there is 2 live streams currently. One is in vertical and one is in horizontal. You can go to the normal version or you can go to the old school version as if you was live streaming or playing the game. We are blocking Russell. I can't do a lot about it, Jigar. Unless I put myself in the middle, or I can put myself up here. We're kind of screwed. We're kind of gonna block somebody in this. Let's go here for now. Free to play, Mark. We did the video out earlier today, so that is already out currently. It wasn't too bad in the end. We could have done a lot better, but not familiar watching your head so small. Well, Sid, are you preferring to watch on the phone? I wonder if I can just bring myself in the middle here. Let's go there. So yeah, so there is, again, just went to the normal screen. So yeah, check it out. There is 2 versions. It is really weird for me to get on top of this as well. So yeah, you can go on either. There will be literally 2 live streams on the go. So hopefully you'll all get used to that. And it just gives you a little bit more of a preference. I'm in the good stream. I want Azza's big head. No, nobody needs that. Now, the good thing is, chat, I've been thinking about you all. Because when we do go racing, the one thing that we often get, and you will all know this, is Azza, can you show your setup? Juanju, welcome. And Jigar's changed over, nice. One thing that you do get is, oh, Azza, can you show your setup? Now, the thing is, we can start to do that a little bit because we have messed with it a little bit. So I'm just going to try and move these around a little bit if I can. And then I should be able to show you what I mean. So now, if anybody wants to see our setup, we can just go bang and bring up the setup. And then if you're watching at home, bang, we can bring up the setup nice and easy. Like that. And we can go away. So we don't have to start sort of sitting there playing. Welcome Leo as well, who is on YouTube. So welcome to everybody. If you're watching, there is obviously, you want my head. We're not happening with the head waving. Not happening. But yeah, if you are watching, hit that like button. Make sure you say hello. That's the main thing. And hopefully you're all good. It disappeared for a sec. Well, it's back now. Now, we've hardly raced in this race, and it looks like we are going to come home with a P1, P2 finish, is what we want. About to ask what is the correct setup for Series 7 tyre management drivers, Archie, I believe. I think it might be cornering off memory, but I can't remember. So we are looking pretty good at this one. I'll tell you what I haven't got on this race screen, chat. And I've just lost it. I need to bring that back up. So let me go there. We need the lap counter. There you go. The lap counter in the top right is now back as well. So, yeah, let's crack on and see what we can do as we get through. And we score some good points in that race. 47. We cannot be complaining about that. Is there a guide? There is, Archie. And Jagar, our setup, Series 12, is as followed. That is what we are currently running. Hamilton, Russell, and a car setup of speed and cornering. That is what we've absolutely gone for. So that is what you can see there. As we get a gold crate. And thank you, Harry. Yeah, good start indeed. Can you put a prompt in the chat? You can change whenever the rotation happens with a setup. Potentially demo. It's hard to do, but it's obviously got it as an image. So I've got to make sure I always change the screen as well. Where's my screen gone? There it is. I need to stop that rewards box as well. There you go. We'll get there. So a very good start. And if you are hitting the like button, make sure to hit the like button, hit the follow as well. You'll get a shout out if you hit the follow or the, yeah, a bit of everything. Let's go. But yeah, welcome to Oatmeal. You're on Golden Series. We are City Till I Die. We are on Series 12. That is where we've currently got to as we head off to Las Vegas. Manik, I think it might be just yours, Manik. You might want to try and change the quality. Is anybody else's stream lagging? Or is the stream okay? Ditra, welcome. And yeah, Keith, how did you get on in the end, mate? This weekend? How did you go? I think it might be your side, Manik. I can't see any drops on the stream. It looks good for me. Need to get the aviators and get this opponent. Aviators? Right. Tell you what then. What chat asks for, we deliver. Let's go. Let's do this. Both streams are working fine for Sticker Mad. Let's go. Let's go indeed. Let's get the wins in the bag. But we've got a real player. Tell you what, we've got a terrible start. A terrible start. P10 and P14 for the boys. And we've got a long way to catch then. But they've not got... Oh my God, that's a terrible outlay by Hamilton. 11th and 14th now. So we're going to... I feel like we can come back at this rival. As now we get into P10. I think this rival's gone for pure qualifying. Can't have the opponent out cooling. Absolute. Is it? Oh, because he's got glasses on as well, hasn't he? As he's into the... Oh, here we go, chat. Wet tyres. We have a wet tyre pit stop from Tommaso D'Angelo. There you go. He was leading the race and he's gone for wets. Live on YouTube with over 50 people watching. That's it. He's gone for the wet tyres. The absolute coolness was sweating off that man's forehead. Wet tyres caught in 4K. There you go. There you go. That's what we're talking about. We're going to get the win. I don't care about that. One more trophy for 50 bucks. Nice for Crash. Incognito, sorry. Maybe he's just a sadistic man. Oh man, this guy didn't have to do that, did he? So Manic, there is two streams because one is via the normal phone and one is via the standard one that we always watch through. He's pitting for softs, chat. He's back to softs. Maybe he did it by accident. Maybe he did it by accident. Because he's now pitted for softs. So, okay, I'm going to take this back then because I think, I didn't really say anything bad against the rival, but the rival has stayed in the game and pitted for softs. So, I think he's done that by mistake. And I think fair play to the guy And he's gone in and made a pit stop to correct the mistake. It could have been very easy to quit. And yeah, I think he generally might have made a mistake there. So fair play to that guy who has corrected that decision. And he's gone for softs. So, yeah, I mean, look, fair play to the guy. Again, it looked like he was bailing from straight into wets initially. FIFA boy, welcome. And welcome along, mate. And yeah, if you are watching currently, chat, make sure you all hit that like button for me. That would be very much appreciated. So yeah, get hitting that like button. Yeah, it looks like a mistake, doesn't it, Carlo? It definitely looks like a mistake at this point. So fair play to the guy for changing the tyres, absolutely. As we get and we continue racing. So I'm just going to just managing what I've got going on. So yeah, let's keep it up. And let's keep racing. So P4 and P5. And we are going to go down the straight. We're going to try and get some overtakes done. We want to get a little bit higher than 4th and 5th as we go around outside of Piastri. But Piastri comes back at us but can't survive. So Hamilton P3, Russell P5. Rival is way back in 21st. Super Oreo, I think sometimes you're doing 2 at the start, you change tyre. Yeah, I think that was it, Super Oreo. Yeah, it looks like that was the case. Elliot, welcome. But how you doing, Elliot? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, it looks like the rival just made a mistake in this one. We're not going to call them out for being a wet tyre player. It did initially look like it, but they did change, and fair play to the guy as we come through. Welcome, Addy. Few questions. You can, Elliot, as long as I sort of remember to answer them, absolutely. And we are going to go past Lando Norris into P2. Can we hold on to P2? Looks like we can. We are going to get through to P2 and P number 5. Oh, no, do we? Yes, we do. We do hang on. Let's go. That is what we needed. Get in. That's a little bit of life for me. Draw people with wet. Just want to make sure they win when I quit. Wavy, I didn't. I'm going to have a look at that clearly because it was pretty cool. It was a pretty crash out, a pretty good crash out, I'm going to say. So yeah, job done. Let's go. That is a win on the board. Yeah, I don't know, Manic. Maybe have a look. We don't, Elliot. We keep it clean, Elliot. That is what we want to do, mate. Which you can understand. Can understand. Alright, let's go. Job done on that one. Green crate in the bag. British. Where are you from, Elliot? Where are you? Right, that's job done. Another Series 12 coming up. Glory, glory, Man United. Absolutely not. Ugh, disgusting. It's all good, Elliot. It's all good, mate. Where are you from, Elliot? You all enjoy last night's GP. It was boring, Harry. It wasn't very good, was it? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. It was pretty terrible. I haven't watched it tonight, Elliot, but I'm a big Aston Villa fan myself. Somebody's got to do it, right? Is this my screen not actually quite in the right place here? Hold on, chat. Just going to move that back over a little bit. There you go. So, what do we got in this one? Bit of hard tyre usage. Monty Python we're racing right now. Okay, here we go. Race screen time. Boom. Let's get this on. I should put Maverick glasses on. These are the ones of Mission Impossible. I haven't got any other glasses. Sprint race was more fun. Decent race win for Villa. Yep, absolutely. Villa, I mean, has anybody seen the goals that Villa scored? They were banging. Villa absolutely ripped up yesterday. Big time. That's what we want to see. But Villa Villa were smashing it, and that's what we want to see. So we are P1 and P10 at the moment. Let's keep on that. What do you think of Liverpool? What do we think of Liverpool, chat? They're struggling, but they're still towards the top of the table. I'd swap Liverpool for Villa at the minute, but I know a lot of Liverpool fans are in absolutely bonkers about how they're doing at the moment. Oh, give up, chat. Villa's all right, mate. Villa's all right. If you support me, you got to support Villa. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, my God. What's going on with Hamilton? Hamilton, he's struggling here. Absolutely having a struggle. Yeah, they were some screamers. Will Max win the title? I don't know. It's looking good, isn't it, at the moment for Max Verstappen fans? It's looking very good right now. They are flying, Red Bull. Villa is cool. There we go. That's what we're talking about. And yeah, exactly, Harry. Oh, God. Too many bad team supporters in the chat. That's it. Right, let's get this sprint crate going. That's what we can all agree on. With some decent rewards as bloody get overtaken again. Ditra loves Man U. New livery. Disappointed in the livery. What's wrong with the Haas livery? It's nice. It's alright. I like it. It's okay. It's only cost a very small number as well. So it wasn't, at least it wasn't too expensive. As Hamilton then, with DRS time. Come on. Here he comes.
Through goes Hamilton!
Oh yes, yes we are. Elliot, yes. Boom. Right, Russell into the pits. Let's go. Next GP. Rotterdam was a good goal, yeah. Next GP, Mexico. It's going to be interesting, isn't it, the Mexican Grand Prix? I don't know who we fancy at that one at the moment, but we'll soon find out, I'm sure. As Hamilton comes out of the pits to the hairpins, going to hit DRS, and so is the rival. But we are going to make a position on them. Can we make another position? As we slot into P9 Alonso gets a good exit. No leakage in Series 12. Not really. But I tell you what, we'll do it for the fans, Reaper.
Is there leakage?
A leakage of what?
I have the seat full of water. Like full of water.
Must be the water.
Let's add that to the weather freeze now.
Let's add that in. It must have got lost in the post, Elliot. You know, that's what it must have done, mate. Unfortunately. Now, if you are watching for the first time here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Be a legend. Everybody else in the chat's been a legend. Hit the sub if you are watching. Be very much appreciated. Crashed out hard in never gain. Oh, no, Wavy. I mean, you wouldn't see me do that ever, Wavy. Right, chat. We need to get a win here. We need to crack on with this and settle for a win because we're struggling at the moment. Laptop's cooked. Right, we're P5. We are potentially going to lose. And Poe, it's the subscribe as well. Let's go. Yes, my friend. Hitting the sub. Appreciate it. Yes. And if anybody else is watching, hit that subscribe. Let's go. Hit the follow on Twitch. Do whatever you got to do. Just keep it clean. That's all we say. Appreciate it, Poe. Welcome into the chat as well. Keep up the chat. How old is everybody, Stu says? I mean, does anybody feel vulnerable enough to let Stu know how old they are? Stu is kicking it off with a 35. So Stewie's out there, chat. Maybe says he's 5. If you, I mean, let's open it up. If you want to say how old you are, I'm sure. Well, we're a grown stream here. I'm sure we can have a look. A lot older, Keith says. Manic's 21. We all wish we were back at that point, Manic. That is certain. Poe says 28. He's straight in. We like Poe already. Straight with a subscribe. Straight in the chat. Let's go. That's what we're talking about. All right, let's crack in it. Chat, do you want to see a sneak peek of the strategy guide tomorrow? Because I need your help tomorrow when I release the strategy guide. I need a bit of help because we have got a nice little image for you that's gonna potentially help you out a little bit. You have some grey hair, Mark. We got bloody loads of grey hair, mate. I tell you. That's why we keep it short on the sides, lot, because it's just that grey. So, chat, I've been working. Yes, I've been working on strategy guide. So I'm going to head over to the cool little strategy guide. And what I want to know is tomorrow you're going to see something like this. Now, what do we think of something like this? Are we all a fan or are we not a fan? And you might be able to see if I just run it through. We are giving you the driver selection that you potentially could pick for each of the GP. So this one includes race start drivers and who you could potentially look at for each series. So that is what we're potentially going to be looking at. So let me know if you think that is a good addition to the strategy guides ready for today or ready for the week. Fun colours on clicking. So yeah, that's what we've basically created. We've give you something that you can pretty much focus on, and you can go and check all the best drivers for each of the series on each of the track stats. So that's something that you're going to have access to from tomorrow's strategy guide. That is a little bit of a sneak peek for everybody that is watching here in the chat at the moment. So yeah, hopefully. Series 12 strategy we haven't done. And the reason why City Till I Die is because it's in the track rotation video. So that is why we haven't done that one. So yeah, that is that's one that will basically be repeated every 2 weeks. So we should get a crate after this one. We should get a sprint crate, which is exactly what we need. That would be good. Why is Series 8? Series 8 is the most difficult series in F1 Clash. But yeah, Harry, appreciate it. You think that's a good idea as well? And appreciate some of the kind words. But make sure to hit the like button for me, hit that thumbs up, and hit the subscribe as well as we come through. Nicely. Okay, here we go. So we'll keep on racing. We're going to get a pit stop in the bag. We don't want to double stack too much, so I'm going to conserve Hamilton down, even though he is flying at the moment. Absolutely flying is our Hamilton. And I tell you what, chat, I've got the stream open on my other one. I nearly pitted on the stream rather than the actual race. Well, that would have been interesting. Tim Bow, newbie here. How do you know if it's an AI player or not? Is it because boosts don't show? So what usually happens, Tim, is that a real player will usually match pretty quickly when you search for a race. In terms of a bot, okay, a bot will always ready up with about 20 seconds to go. As well, a bot will always start on different compound tyres, never the same tyre. They will always then not use boosts. They will never push off the straight or the start, and they will push about 3/4 of the lap through. So that is always the sort of way, the golden rule of how that works. So yeah, it's very interesting. Good evening, Peter. Play single duel this week, can't win. Yeah, my S11's chaos as well. That's why we're here with the main account. Now, if anybody is just joining, we have two streams currently live. One is a phone version and one is a YouTube normal version. So if you are watching and it's looking a little bit funny, it's because there is a different stream layout that you can choose. So just in case any of you are wondering, going, blimey, now that has gone backwards a bit. No, it's because we're trying it for the first time, a vertical and a horizontal layout. And Reaper says he can see it. And yeah, if anybody wants to know the setup that we are currently running, then obviously we can give you the setup right here and right here. We are using Hamilton Russell and a speed and a cornering setup here in Series 12. More head on this stream. Well, no one can complain at that, can they, Wavy? Lost 4 point pitted for where? Wow, that's tough, Peter. That's tough going. But I tell you what, chat, we should be absolutely good for a sprint crate coming up because we've got 1 lap to go and fingers crossed we're going to be in P1. Fingers crossed. Because if we get that, we might get a good reward. Coming soon, upside downstream. Demo. I mean, we would never take it too far. Whoa, man, let's go. Come on, then. Right, P2. P3 Hamilton, we've got this. Welcome, Mr. Loco. Right, here we go, chap. We are flying. We are all out. We're all out. And we're not going to get George Russell. Oh. I'm in Australia now. And I think anybody who's watching on the vertical can't see me. So I'm going to have to do this for the vertical. I'm going to have to get used to it. Basically, vertical, you haven't missed anything. I've just done this. Yeah, we just went upside down for a little bit. That was all. So let me just rotate that one back. Whoa, I'm getting dizzy, chap. Dizzy. All right, let's go. We are in the bag. We are in the bag with some points. Exactly what we needed. Let's go. Big ahead. Team America flashback. Oh, God, that is a flashback. But yeah, if you're watching on Eva, let me know. If you need any support with the game, hit in the comments. We are happy to help you. As we get a race win, this should be a sprint crate. It is! Boom! We are hitting the P1 today. Get in. From when are you playing this game? We've played it for many years. Many years. We do get the P1. It is time for a hopefully decent reward. That's what we're going to be going for. We need a decent reward. Come on. Give me something good. Please. It's not like we play this game enough. Ollie Behrman, 39. Max Verstappen from Series 9. Oh, Wavy!
Looks like we just got a donation.
With the $2 donation, make the head bigger. Yeah, but it'll wreck the whole stream, Wavy. I'm going to have to do it now. Wavy, which one are you watching on? Are you watching on the vertical or are you watching on the normal one that we usually do? Everybody give a W for Wavy's, you're watching on the regular one. I'm going to have to do this and it's going to absolutely destroy everything I'm doing. Let's go, chat. We are in. We have got an epic coming up. Let's see what we get. It is time for shine. Here we go. Right. Drum roll it, boys. Drum roll it. Here we go. Shit! No! No! Not Mr. Duan! That was not... No! How do I get my head back? Oh no, I've lost my head. That is not what you ever want, chat, from a sprint reward. A Mr. Jack Duan. Absolutely not. That is a shocker. Wow. Let's close the game down, reopen, and get ready to re-race because that was shocking. My contender epic bloody Duan. Yeah, Duan's never what you need. Never, ever what you need. But what we'll do is we'll open...
Just got a donation.
And we've got another one. Wavy. Perfect. Thanks, Azza. Legend. Everyone, if you're watching, give Wavy a W. Roshan, welcome as well. Now, what we have got, chat, is I've got a couple of legendary crates to open for you. I forgot about these as well. Yeah, there is Incognito. It's a very strange one, that game. So, let's open some of these. Can we get some luck? Synergy. Colapinto. Antonelli. 242. Yes! Come on! Boom! Boom, boom, boom. Come on! Thank you very much, Max Verstappen to level 6. What a way to kickstart this pit pass. Come on! He is going to level 6. That is exactly what we needed. Give it some. Boom. Oh, it gets boom. Literally boom. Boom box. Come on. It was meant to be. A Max Verstappen boom, followed by the boom box. Come on. Yeah, boy. That's what we want. 2 big epics to start off that legendary crate. It can only get worse from here. I mean, I think we've got 3 crates to come in this one, though. 3. Gale Force. Russell. Come on. Keep up the good stuff. Now you got I haven't even got Prost, Wavy. I'm struggling. Oh, no. He's back.
Okay, can you bring it back, Lance?
No, I'm in the wall.
Bit of Lance Stroll. Oh, and it's basically what a Giuliani's said. A bunch of Webbers coming out. Oh, no. Right, well, that crate got severely worse compared to what we had before. Dash. Sainz. Come on. Curler. Still got another crate. Oh, he's back again. Flip, he's not even in F1, and he's haunting us. Who's this? Boom! For the boombox. Come on. An extra 1. Can't live without 1 boombox. Get in. Right, some Albon to maximum level, chat. Albon goes to max. Not literally. Some power lift. Red Bull should buy Hulkenberg. Albon. Webber and Massa out of there. Alonso. Oh, hello there. Come on. AK the Ghost. Oh, we'll take some Fernando. Absolutely. That is good. Now we've got some more legend crates to open before we get into some more racing. The real rookie of F1. Russell. These are all helping us max out these parts. Arc. Curlat. We've got Piastri. Sainz. Carlos. Bit of Carlos. Oh, these rewards are okay. A bit of beast. Oh, no. Maybe not. Spoke too soon. Here comes David Coulthard. What do we got left? Is this multiple crates or is this 1? Oh, we got 3 of these. Right, okay. Something good. Come on. Antonelli. Some stabilizer. Okay. Aeroblade is good. Dynamo's okay. Bit more Alex Albon. A bit more Carlos Sainz. P80 Contender. Ah, that's a tough one, Mustafa. Boom. Andretti. Still no Prost. Yeah, he could do Incognito. He could do. So that is 1. I mean, these rewards have been in balance okay. Behrman. Sparky. Bortoletto. David Coulthard in his chin. Bit more Max Verstappen, Series 9. Descent nearly to level 9. Leclerc. Bortoletto. Can we get Prost? No, it's more Mark Webber. More Mark Webber. We should get ×2 rewards for 2 streams. That's what we should get. Oh, some more Lawson in there. Some more Leclerc. Come on. Give me something good as well. Oh, Jesus. Antonelli. Bortoletto. And no Prost. I don't know, Incognito. I think Vettel would probably deserve it. I'd argue. So, let's open these 4 crates and we will get racing again. So, make sure you do hit that thumbs up button for me. Remove the game. We'll upgrade some few cards as well. Hamilton's in there. Hajar's in there. And Hajar's in there. We always get scammed on the Legends. Always. We never get the big ones. I don't have Hunt, I don't think. So let's just skip through some of these. And then we'll get into racing again. Yeah, that's tough. We never get the big ones. I'm missing quite a lot of them. Are you cool, bro, without glasses? We are, mate. We are. Do we look cool? That's the question we got to ask you. Show the coins and the cash also. They're at the top. Oh, it's not on the main screen, is it? I'll have to work out how to do that one. Can I do it this way though? Let me just have a look, chat. Hold on. Because I might be able to. Just try and show you the coin. Can I show you the coins? It'll make the screen quite small if I do that though. I mean, chat, let me know if you're watching on the main screen. Is that race screen now too small in terms of this screen here that are on the main screen? Or is that okay? I mean, are you happy with that size? Obviously, I zoomed it in a little bit so you can see the screen better. But if you're okay with that now, then I'll happily leave it like that. We've got some more crates to open though, chat. We haven't got an asset trade. But let's open this one. Need a magnifying glass. Oh, Stroll to max level. And some more Hajar. Okay. Okay. As a the cool guy. Let's go. FIFA boy. Yeah. Oh, more Hajar. Why is all the Hajars coming out? Where has he been living under a rock or something? Don't tell me this is a hat trick of Hajars. Oh, I thought that was the case. Okay, so let's just quickly upgrade and we will get straight back into racing. I appreciate we haven't done some racing. So Antonelli goes to max level. Stroll goes to max level. Albon goes to max level after them. Give me your money. So that is a number of cards. Verstappen can go to level 6. That's a nice upgrade. A very nice upgrade. And the car, we don't have anything else we can upgrade. So we don't have any sign of an asset trading. But let's get back to racing. That's what we're all here for. Let's get a bit of racing back on the go. Like so. And let's start this. Now remember, if you are just joining, there is 2 streams live at the moment. One is in horizontal, one is in vertical to match the phone spec. So, yeah, feel free to go and watch either of them. We are here for your swagger. Oh, wavy. Let's go. Okay, let's get some more wins. I'm going to take them off for a minute so I can see better now. I mean, I instantly have lost the swagger. But, whew, watching both, Pablo. Are you finding it better, Pablo, now, compared to before? As we go. Overtaking and cornering. Come on. So, what do we reckon overall then, chat? Do we have an upgrade now? Is it an upgrade compared to what we had before? Now that you can watch either of the streams, are you now happy? I know, FIFA boy. We absolutely smashed it, mate. One stream should be in Spanish. Hola, Harry Whittingham. ¿Qué tal? Muy bien, gracias, y tú? That's all I know. That's all I got for you, mate. I don't know any more. That's as far as my Spanish lessons got in school. Which, obviously, as you can imagine, was a fair little bit ago. What do you think of Tottenham? Shit! I'm only joking, FIFA boy. It was too perfect to not respond in that way. Oh, Jesus. No, they're not a bad team, but Villa were clinical at the weekend, and we scored 2 fantastic goals. Absolutely fantastic. Say something. I just did, Daniel. Hola, ¿qué tal? Muy bien, gracias y tú. That's all I've got for you. That is all I've got, Daniel. I can barely speak English. We're from Birmingham, Incognito, not London. Not from there. As Hamilton goes up to 7th. I mean, it was always coming, Harry. It always coming. So, P5, P7. We need to get away well here, because we need to get about 43 points a race. That is what we've got to go for. Must be the water. You are right. It must be the water.
Is there leakage?
A leakage of what?
I have the seat full of water, like full of water.
Must be the water.
Let's add that to the words of wisdom.
Let's absolutely add it to the words of wisdom. We are flying along. And Hamilton is taking over 4th place. So Hamilton into 4th. I've just took a blooming screenshot somehow. I'm going to move this myself over a little bit here as well. I feel like that might be a little bit better for the camera. Okay, so let's get pit stop in here. And if we can get the pit stop in nicely, P3, P4 at the moment. That's all we got to do. But Lewis, it's hammer time. I do have that one somewhere.
Okay, Lewis, it's hammer time.
Hammer time. We're going to double stack as well. That is not what you ever want to do here in F1 Clash. It is double stack time. We might get away with it a little bit. We might. Oh, it's not too bad. Not too bad. As now we come back out. Okay, so P6. Didn't mean to use that DRS initially, but we used it anyway. P6 and P2 at present. Now, Piastri usually runs out of tyres. He always usually pits on lap number 4. Yeah, Racing Series 12, Brazil is usually always wet. So if you've not had Brazil, you wouldn't have had the wet circuit. Crash out in Spanish. Welcome, Rafael. How are we doing? If you speak to me every lap, I'll disconnect the radio. And we have got a safety car. Race with the screen inverted. I mean, it just makes it harder for you to watch. Welcome, Eddie. Track rotation is this week, Reaper. Later on in the week. You need to watch your own strategy videos. So I know, Pablo. I know. No Antonelli, God willing. Well, hopefully not. And the track rotations are power unit, overtaking, and speed from Series 10 to Series 12. Same tracks from Series 12 for Series 11 players. Okay. Interesting, Len. Interesting, Eddie. Poor pit crew looked like they got drowned there in a double stack. That pit crew was finding that one tough. We absolutely sent them to get to work. But yeah, if anybody does know all the tracks and everything for rotation, obviously let us know. But we need to get this safety car. We're going to have full power unit. We're going to have 1 lap to go. It's going to be a 1-lap sprint here in Brazil to try and take maximum points. Can we do it? Let me know in the chat if you want to. But let's see. Can we get the win and get all the 47 points here in Series 12 as we get racing again? Full power unit to attack, and we are in to P1. Now we're already getting up to P4 with George Russell, who tries to get to the inside but can't. With Lando Norris ahead now, can he go up the inside? He can, and he's in to P3. 1 car to find. Can we get to P2? Lewis Hamilton, who is looking quick because of his overtaking stat, but George Russell up the inside comes through. Let's go. Let's go indeed. The other Serge Benwick, also from Birmingham, Giuliani says. Let's go. That is a beautiful score. That is 47 of the finest points at the circuit. And that is exactly what we needed. Get in. We need the points. And that is what we shall get. Come on. Let's go. We've got to keep on getting the points. If we can continue to do that, then obviously happy days as well. Whew. Easy 47. It was in the end. It was in the end. A nice little solid victory to go with everything. And one green crate on the wall to kickstart. 47 points. 3 more races to complete. And do you reckon he's going to do it, FIFA boy? Do you reckon Max Verstappen is going to make it a 5-timer? As we get... Oh, we got another sunglasses one, chat. We cannot be outcalled. We cannot be outcalled by fellow sunglass racers. Okay, what did you get from the legendary crate? Just seen you put that. Or have you not opened it yet? Right. We cannot be outcalled by anybody who comes... Oh, Pablo. I've just seen that. Okay. We're back to Brazil. Everyone loves a Brazilian. Come on. John Martin, is this you? Is this actually you? Right, come on. Yeah. Oh, good luck. Let's go. Good luck. Oh, I need to go to the race screen. What am I doing? Here we go. Of course, before the summer break... Yeah, it's going down, FIFA boy. It's going down, the point scoring. It is getting closer and closer. So remember, if you are watching, hit that thumbs up button. And remember, there is 2 streams today. One for vertical and one for horizontal. Feel free to go and watch either or as George Russell gets into the lead. John, if you get up to the front, if I can give you any points, I will try if I am ahead. Obviously, that is if I am ahead. But it will depend on where you are and where I am towards the end of the race. Okay, P6 at the moment. I don't do Twitch, King, it says. How come? We have got Twitch currently open as well. Obviously on both of them. If anyone is watching on Twitch, make sure to say the hello. Make sure to jump in with a hello. In front of me. As we get into 5th place. Let's go. P5. Welcome, Thomas, as well. How are we doing, Thomas? Good evening. And if you are watching and you haven't said anything so far, make sure to say hello in the chat. And that's fair enough for you, Incognito. So, new live. There's 2 streams, Thomas. If you go, there's 2. There's a normal phone layout one, and there is a normal one like we usually race. So you can go on either or. There's a vertical and a horizontal one. Is it good to upgrade all lower series? I wouldn't City till I die until you get to later on in the racing, because you don't need to. You don't need to as well. Stu hits the follow as well over on Twitch. I haven't seen anything come up yet on the alerts, but Stu, I can see you've subscribed, so thank you. Prem said hi as well. Welcome, Prem. I don't know why the alert didn't come up, Stu, but maybe something broke with my Twitch. But thank you, Stu. Over on there. But yeah, we're good, thank you, Thomas. We're good. We're kicking back into it, but yeah, there is 2 live streams. There's a normal live stream and there's a vertical one. Watch on YouTube, but we'll support. Yeah, no worries, Stu. Appreciate it. How are the Bills doing? So I can put the lower down. Yeah, it's all good, FIFA boy. All good. So, let's continue on. P1 and P5 so far. But yeah, Thomas, let me know how do you like the look of the stream. There's obviously the 2 streams that you can watch with different layouts. So let us know. But we're currently doing okay at the moment. I mean, more people might like the vertical. Press 1 if you're watching on vertical. Press 2 if you're watching on the normal layout. Let's see what people are. Are chugging along with. 1 for normal, 2 for vertical. You're welcome. Thanks for relaxing. Hey, it's all good, Stu. All good. Normal for FIFA boy. Horizontal for Stu. Normal. Yeah, a few watching on the normal. A few watching. Watching a stream after more than a year. Last I saw was with Game with King. Yeah, I don't think he is Prem. I don't really watch any of the other streamers, to be fair. But yeah, I haven't seen his name been mentioned for a while, mate. But yeah, welcome along. I'm glad to see you've come back and you're in the stream. Change to 2. So a lot of the people who are you preferring the vertical layout then, chat? A lot of you preferring the vertical, which is interesting. I don't know, but you think it's okay. Obviously, the vertical layout, Thomas, you should get the whole screen cover. You shouldn't have any black over the sides. So it's a little bit of a difference. So that might help you if you're watching on the phones. I think only those who are watching on laptops and TVs can really get the full view, let's say. Y'all are weird if you like horizontal. Depends if they're watching on laptops or normal. That's the thing. I can't give John any points, but vertical is better. That's how exactly Prem, yeah. So obviously we created my sort of horizontal one just on a base of being different, but maybe we'll have to do a small box in the vertical. It's okay. It's all right, Incognito. But that is a victory. That is good. 47 points as well. Good rating, John. Sorry we couldn't give you extra points, but I couldn't drop down to 8th place. But you did well. When it's the prom. Can you hit your screen once? So, yeah, that's it. Look, we've just changed it now to result screen. So we do change that as soon as the race is finished. So you can see... Oh! Platinum crate as well. Thoughts of it? What are your thoughts, Wavy? Welcome, Frenchie. So a nice little platinum crate. 2 races to go until we get a sprint one. Winning a GP on a plane. We can't even get a signal. It's all good, Akami. No worries. Another real player then. With a picture of Trump. That's interesting. Where do you get your car from? That was from a weekend promotion. It was, FIFA boy. Frenchie, there is 2 streams open. One is vertical, which is your phone picture. So it will look something like this. I know you can't really see it too much, but it will look the full screen. Whereas you can watch it in my normal view as well. So that is why there is always 2 streams open. You now get the choice. That's what I'm trying to look after you all. Trying to give you both versions, whichever you prefer. Search middle season, still in level 10, losing 80%. Have you watched the track rotation, Prem? But I mean, I am struggling myself. I do feel your pain on that one. I must admit, it's a very tough GP. But this Wednesday, Prem, it's going to change. So it will be a brand new one this week. Ferrari without the white patch. 5 soft, 1 hard. It's just never going to work, FIFA boy. We'll start annoying players if we do that strategy. Okay, so P5. It's a decent start. Yeah, that's what... Okay, it can be hard. It can be hard facing real players, especially. So, we're doing well at the moment. But Russell just going to gain some of that power unit back. Eclipse is good. Yeah, we try and use Hex, which is the free one. So that's what we try and use there. But we should be able to get through. We've got the rival in between us. Alright, we can't even get 5 softs, FIFA boy. Can't even get 4. As we come through. So now is the perfect time to use that DRS. Oh my god, Hamilton's so slow out of there as well. Here comes Russell then for overtaking. And he is going to get himself into P2. And Hamilton is P9. New rotation, Nico. Yes, on Wednesday is your new rotation. And we will have a video for that, of course. Like we always do. Reasonable tracks is GP, but rarely, yeah. Skull is okay for a boost. It's not great, though. Not at the moment, we don't have Discord. 5 soft S9. Shit. He's a beast, FIFA boy, clearly. As now, Hamilton continues through. And should have used DRS. I absolutely forgot about that, to be honest. But we are into P3. Now we can use the DRS. And let's just try and conserve a little bit. So P2, P9. This is looking okay at the moment. Exactly what we need. No worries, Akami. Wait time is always a pain. Vertical look like I'm playing. Exactly, Reaper. That's why we try and give you both of them, so you get a little bit of the best of both worlds with your stream. As Hamilton is in, and Russell carries on round. So Russell is going to make it up to P3. Let's go. As Rival is pushing. So Rival there on the Hex boost. And looks like they're actually pretty quick, but we're quite far ahead. Which is good. So just got to keep on. Now we'll use some DRS. Russell's got DRS too. Here he comes. Here comes everybody. And now, chat, shall we do the unthinkable? Shall we try and basically overtake him on the last straight? Shall we try it, chat? What do we think? Should we try and take maximum points here, but at the very last second? As we do, I mean, Rival's gone to conserve here. We can't do one wet, FIFA boy. Not happening. So Rival's going to chill. Okay, he's used DRS. That's fine. That is fine. We're going to let him pass. This is all part... He's going to run out of tyres, actually, I think. He's not going to survive on the tyres. So, I think the Rival hasn't got a leg to stand on here. Or does he? He's going to get potentially DRS. All right, okay, I don't think our plan's going to work. I've got to push. Now I'm going to push George Russell himself. Don't think we're going to get P2. We should... Oh, are we going to get P3? I don't think we are then. Will the Rival run out of tyres? We will get ahead into P3. It would have been fun if Russell AI didn't join the party. But he did. Props to Hutch for putting free premium boost. Yeah, pre-premium boost is a bonus. Absolutely agree with that one. I kind of wanted them to do that for a while. Give people more chance of getting some of the good boosts. And fair play, they've actually done it. So that's nice to see. Okay, so green crate in. We've got one more race to do. We'll get another sprint crate. So let's bang this one on. And we should get, hopefully, a decent sprint crate. So if you are watching, hit that thumbs up button for me. That would be amazing. Drinking mojito. Right, Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi time. Come on. 10th, 18th. Medium. Well, go to hards. Rooster Booster. One of our favourite boosts. What a name. Welcome, Abhishek. Welcome. And go back to the race screen time. Real player as well. I don't know if I just hear something connected or... Yeah, I think it's on mine, Akami. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's disconnecting and what's not, but it's all good, FIFA boy. Next fish and chip stream. Oh, we can only dream of that ever happening again, that's for sure. So Russell kicks off in P2. He's absolutely flew at the moment. He's going really strong, and he's into P1 already. Now, the focus is going to be on Lewis Hamilton, who is currently in P11th position. So, again, he goes round the outside. What a move. What a move. It's Aaron, FIFA boy. What a move by Hamilton to get up to P10. That's exactly what we needed. And now we've got to focus up and see if we can continue that push. But it's looking okay for now. There's a rival coming through with the self-control boost, but is rocking soft tyres. They will only last pretty much 2 laps. As Hamilton comes through now as well and gets a job done. Gets through. What a move.
Through goes Hamilton!
Yes, what a move. And rival, told you, 2 laps is all it takes for a pit stop. On the soft tyres. Russell is in the lead though. In P1. Yeah, I mean, it is Harry, but the cold is when you want to be in it, mate. That's the best time. Right, DRS time. Rival's going to use it before us. We are slow with the DRS usage as we try and make a move on Max Verstappen. Job done. Up to P number 5. Did I say we've got 2 races, chat, or is this the last race for a sprint crate? Feel like it's 2. As Russell now pushes away. Hamilton got 1 stop to do. We're not obviously going to win England FIFA boy. Singapore is horrible. It's a tough circuit this year. As Hamilton comes through. Let's go. Keep on pushing as much as we can. He's looking good at the moment. It's the UK blood. Oh, struggle rock boost. Yeah, so Brazil, overtaking and cornering. So you want Cranberry, Cuppa, Herald. All very good boosts. And for Dubai, so Abu Dhabi, is it's all about probably like Rooster Booster. It's similar boosts, but not cornering. Monaco's tough as well, yeah. Round here you got Rooster, anything overtaking power unit, unstoppable. Yeah. Anything overtaking wise at this circuit would be good. Free hard for Singapore. Yeah, we're quick, FIFA boy. We've trained our staff, mate. That's what we've done. We've trained them to be good. But Russell is coming round. Russell, he's clear at the moment. Hey, Giuliani's cracking out the dad jokes. Let's go. But yeah, just basically City till I die. Focus on whatever boost you've got. Focus on taking the driver stat. That is absolutely key. Driver stat seems to be the one way you get a bigger benefit from it. Skip Brazil every time. Brazil's a hard circuit, Nico. Brazil is a hard circuit to win. By all means. But Russell P1. We've got P3. I don't think we're going to catch P2. Yeah, that's true. But I'm just going to keep on conserving. Rival's going to get closer. I don't mind losing the lead here. Because I'm just going to come back at him with some power unit. I should have used DRS. Always forget to use that blooming thing. Always. But we're about to push. And even if we take 45, we're going to be job done. Cornering is 100 for Incognito. Whew. That is a poor little bot. But we are looking like... Yeah, Jeddah's okay for a track this year. Russell trying to hold off the rival who's coming and attacking hard. Oscar would fumble the He's tell you what, calm out. It's looking that way potentially, isn't it? Everybody else has got the bigger momentum at the moment. I hope he doesn't. I do want him to... I do think he deserves it. But he is struggling at the moment. He needs to find some pace. And the problem is, I can see Max Verstappen winning at Vegas. Yeah, Vegas. So, this championship's going to go to the wire. I can see it being a last race, free driver showdown in Abu Dhabi. How epic would that be? We'd have to do a watch along for that. Have to. Nice work, Wavy. And it was the sprint crate. It is a P1. Get in. That's what we needed. A P1 sprint crate to go in the bag. So hopefully we can get some rewards here, because that is exactly what we need. So that was a good little win. That's true, Karma. True. He has struggled. He struggled in Austin. Quite a lot. He struggled in Singapore, didn't he, really? So who knows? He just needs a good weekend. That's what he needs. So, a book. Okay, what else can we get here? Come on. 39 Pierre Gasly. Okay. Hey, Michael. Welcome. Good evening, Michael. 12 Bortoletto. Getting closer to asset trading. Okay, here we go. Alonso incoming, Harry says. Well, we're about to find out. What are we going to get? Here we go. Let's get the drum roll back out. Come on. Yuki Tsunoda. TVH13, welcome. How are we doing, mate? How are we doing? Rocking the Netherlands flag as well. Nice to see ya. So, let's load up again. Let's go. FIFA boy, don't need to spam the L, buddy. We know that's an L big time. That green ticket, I don't remember the name. How much did you get? We just get that every month anyway, Okami. That is the books. Okay, so let's open a few of these. That's what we've always got to do. We've flew through these crates. Have I got any asset trading? I don't. So let's open the race crate. Yeah, we don't want Yuki. Yuki is no good. And self-control, some Colapinto, some Norris. Not even an epic in the race crate. So, green. Yes, Wavy. We still got that platinum to open, though. Still got the platinum to open. We need your car livery back, I know. I know. Shall we rock the car livery in the next race? I think we need to rep back the AZW livery. Okay, books. Gale Force. Curlat. It's 3 more. So we need 24 slip shift. That is what we need to get an asset trading. So more Piastri. You like the livery. Nice. There is a good livery. Sabre. And some Dynamo. We've got most of the liveries, yeah. But I'll change it to our livery for the chat. Let's go into here. Let's find it. We've got so many. There we go, chat. Let's use that livery. Yes. I think we all agree we got to snatch and smash this livery from the Community Championship. Oh, yeah. Looking sexy as ever. You get it from the Pit Pass Academy. Now, I've got liveries back to 2022. Like, I didn't mean to apply that one, but look at some of these liveries. Alfa Romeo 2022 Special Edition. We've got Alpha Tauri, Aston Martin, Red Bull, Williams. We've got the silver Mercedes. Look at that. Who likes a bit of silver Mercedes? Challenger is a tough GP. I actually really like the silver one on this one. McLaren 2022 Special. There you go. We've got the Haas. Look at that for an old banger of a Haas. Look at that. That is old school from the Haas. Ferrari from 2022 with the yellow. And their standard red one. Did we have the RB? There is the RB. There it is. But let me go and get my... I don't know if it's a... Is it a premium livery? I don't think it is. Let me go... and put my livery back on. Please be on the left because I can't get off that screen. Right, okay. Let's change that back over. Where is my livery? There it is. Let's add that back on. Okay, let's open the Platinum crate. Listening along and playing the game, wanting to know is safety cars random? They are, mate. Those safety cars are completely random. You cannot trigger them. Yeah, you can't trigger it at all. Just random. Safety car could be based on my graphics though, TVH. Whether or not I've got my graphics higher, like saturation, etc. But It could be darker. The Mercedes 20... if MK's watching, he'll be very peed off that I've just got turbojet. He's probably not. But there it is. 4 turbojet. Oh, and 3 Nexus. That is a beauty of a platinum crate. 7 of the finest. Let's go. That is what we're talking about. That's what we needed. Okay, let's get back into it then. Yeah, the Mercedes 2022 Silver is a completely different contrast to anything else that is in this racing. So, really, we want to be looking at getting that one and using it because it's actually a really nice livery to go ahead and add. But the old red and white McLaren, yeah, if only we could get the historic ones, that would be good. Contender last week got top 3. Yeah, basically, Karma, the better you do on this game, the more difficult your GP events will become. That's pretty much how it tends to work. The better you do, the tougher it gets. The worse you do, the easier it gets, pretty much. So yeah, but yeah, it's completely in luck, Matthias. What you usually find is sprint races tend to trigger a little bit more because of it all. Kev, good evening, mate. We're good, thank you, Kev. How are you doing? But a lot of the time safety cars are beneficial, but you will get the odd time where they are not. Now this rival has gone for a medium tyre. Now to me, you cannot get mediums to 4 laps. That's going to be tricky for the rival. So we already know based on this race that the rival is potentially going to have to do an extra stop. So we're just going to calmly make our way through and see shortly what impact that has. But we've had a pretty terrible start. This is not the start that we wanted to see. So we got to push on, and we will have to make some overtakes. With DRS becoming available this lap, that is going to get potentially easier. What would I change if I was? I'd probably reduce track limits a little bit. And I'd do some work on the tyres, because I think that's robbing our races at the moment. I'd also add fuel back. You know what? Fuel added drama. I love the bit of fuel racing nowadays. Controversial. How do you mean, Vicky Dev? How do you mean? Let me know. Develop? Do you mean like get new engines? Is that what you mean? As we are now. P6. Ow, up the inside of the rival. We're going to get DRS just to be able to be triggered. No speed limit in the pit lane. That would just be chaos, FIFA Boy. That would just be unbelievable. I mean, Series 4 and above. Yeah, if you want to get all the engines from Series 4 and above, you have to climb the series, or you pay in the GP crates that come out every week. But mainly, yeah, to get better engines, you've just got to climb the game and get higher. That is simple as that. There's not much more sort of madness to it, I guess. Why am I stuck on this screen? So, rival has pitted. That's what we were talking about. The extra pit stop. The rival is a stronger car, though, and we don't have power units, so we might be in trouble in this race anyway. And that is because we are not running power unit. You'll see by our setup, we'll quickly bring that up. We don't have power unit on the car. We've only got 113 power unit. So this is our worst circuit. But we're going to try and put in some good points. Yeah, weekly rewards in the crates can, yes, as well. Spot on, Incognito. So yeah, weekly rewards can do the same. So rival continues to push here. We don't have DRS though. It's very frustrating at this point. We're just going to keep conserving the power unit. We'll use DRS next lap when we've got a bit of power unit back. But rival's having a really good race here so far. Can we challenge? That's the key. What are they in? They're well clear out front. They have got a stop to do. Let's try and just get George Russell through a little bit. Can he get into third place? He can. Hamilton can get into fifth. And now we're going to use DRS, but I'm not going to use the power unit. I want to keep the power unit. As now we hit a little bit of power unit into the corner. Conserve down again. So this is going to be tricky to win. I don't feel like we are going to win it because we're too far away from their second car, who's pitting for softs. So they're going to be very quick. What we are going to have, though, is DRS. And we should see their car. There they are, but they have got full power unit. They are laughing it up right now. Laughing it up. I'm going to... Look, he's on conserve as well. He's actually on conserve. So I'm going to sit on conserve as well. Okay, this is going to be an interesting battle, chat. We're going to start pushing because we should have enough power unit here to pretty much go to the end. Welcome, Mansour. We're good, thank you. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well, Mansour. Okay, Rival pushes. Rival starts to push, and he should get the win here. He should get the win because he is a lot stronger. We're going to use DRS then. Try and gain some time on the Rival. But with soft tyres, we shouldn't be a match for this Rival. But we are going to take some good points, which is good. That's all we needed to do. And I think they were just a lot stronger with the power unit levels. So a good race by that Rival. Fair play to them. And we are going to come home in second and third. So we're actually going to split the points, which is a good effort. But yeah, hope you're doing well, Mansour. That is exactly what we needed to do to start off. 45 points each. Nice and friendly. 1642 team score. And you shall see that they had more power unit. 189. So way more power unit than ours. Abu Dhabi, yeah, exactly. Abu Dhabi, I'm happy just to do the one stop. They had more power units. So ultimately, if we had more, we might have been different. Variety of laps for races like half races or 1.5 laps. That'd be interesting. But yeah, if you are watching at the moment and you haven't said anything, or you're just happy sitting there watching, let me know in the chat you're watching. Hit the hello. Say hello in the chat, or just let me know what series you are, or however you would like. Okay, Las Vegas. Here we go. The circuit that can be painful. Series 9 for Stu. Overtaking and speed. We struggled here earlier. We need a better result this time. Right, here we go. Let's hit the race button. Race screen we go. Let's kick off. What's good, Andre? Welcome. How are we doing, Andre? Thank you for saying hello and welcome. Series 10 for a month for Wavy. We've got Leon at Series 11. I don't know about you, Leon, but Series 11 is a pain in the backside for me. How do you get 50 points or more? So we'll take every week in GP, there is something called a sponsor task that you can complete. And sometimes a sponsor task is additional race points. So, for example, I will try for you... Will, which screen are you watching on at the moment? Are you... I can't do it on the phone screen. No, can I? Are you watching on the phone screen or are you watching on the big wide screen at the moment? Let me know and I'll show you what it is. Yeah, Series 11 is just so bad for me. I barely get a win. It is really tough. You're watching on the phone, so hopefully you might be able to see what I'm about to bring up. Okay. So I'm going to try and bring something up just for you. And it is going to be this. So hopefully you can see this now, Will. This is what you get in each GP, a sponsor task. And last week, for example, if you used both of Russell and Rumble, you would have got an extra 4 race points. So you have to watch out for the race points section every single GP. Now, compare that with this week, okay? This week is all about trophies. So now you'll see is this. So it's all about pit pass trophies. Nobody can score more than 47 points this week. So hopefully that helps you. But that is in a nutshell exactly what it is. Series 10 is similar, Andre. Yes, because Series 10 is also a mix of power unit, which is a pain in the backside. So yeah, hopefully that helps you. Will. Right, playing the game, wanted to know in a normal race, is there even a possibility to win with a deficit? You can. It depends on the setup they've got. It's hard, but you can overcome team scores. Yes, like that. Month ago, now Series 4. Yeah, I don't blame you. Remember, your progress will be slower if you don't spend money on the game, of course. Of course it will be. That's natural. As Russell is in P5. Collie and Uckle level 3. Good job, Wavy. And Hamilton, trying to get through, will stay P9. So Miff is in Series 9 at the moment. But yeah, hopefully, Will, that's helped you explain how players can get more than 47. Going to smash Series 10. Let's go. Oh, good luck, Incognito. Good luck. But yeah, so yeah, I always got to weigh up the sponsor task. But it's not usually worth doing unless it's race points. And we are struggling. Why are we struggling so bad in Vegas? This used to be a pretty easy track. And at the moment, we are not scoring the points we would require. I know we probably are still a cars to pit. Good job, Harry. Series 12 opening. That is a result, Harry. Good job. I'm jealous. I'm about 3,000 flags away from that series. So congratulations and enjoy, hopefully, some good epic unlocks. As now, Russell is into 4th place. Okay, that's okay. Hamilton's going to get more positions. He's going to get up to 8th. Yeah. Las Vegas, the fun and games. Okay, so it's closing in on P4. Hamilton is very detached. That's the problem. So he hadn't finished off Series 11, got ya. Well, at least you've finished it now. As now, we get into P3. Good GP without Vegas, yeah. So, Hamilton has got to find some ground. Got to find and gain some pace to try and get some more positions. There's 2 cars ahead of him, though. It's going to be tough. Russell now up to P3. We're just not. 1,200 from Series 12 for Keith. Oof. Bet you can't wait to get to Series 12, Keith. Okay, well, come on, Russell. Come on, Hamilton. Couple more positions here for you, Lewis. And that is 1 already. Let's go. Can we get P2? Can we get higher than 7th? Now we're going to hit DRS. Can we get the McLaren? It's going to be a late lunge. Here comes on Norris. No, we can't. Can Hamilton get Alonso? He can. I mean, it's not great scoring of points, but it's still P3 and P6. We've got to be doing better than that, though. But that, I mean, we are using the free boost as well. But, again, it's 41 points. Vegas, seemingly, I don't know what's trying to connect and not connect, but it's seemingly a difficult track. But we got okay. We did okay in the end. Yeah, my Series 11, 12 assets up for champs. Yeah, Keith, I would say for champs, mate, you need level, what? Level 4s on everything at least for Series 12 assets is what I would say. Mirko, welcome as well. Hope you're doing good, Mirko. And we can get off. So that is 2 races complete. It could be worth a try, Incognito, to have a look at that one. Davide, welcome. Have you ever played Series 12 with the strategy best driver and worst? You will always get the bot, Davide. The question is, will you get that bad driver higher? But you will get other people who do the same as well. So it's not out the question. It does still work, that strategy. Not my favourite go-to one, though. Jamsin, welcome as well. Hitting the wavy in the chat. Let's go. And if you are watching, of course, hit the thumbs up and say hello. Get chatting. And in these streams, we've got just under an hour to go still. So if you want some help with your game currently, hit the hello. Let's get some help. Welcome, Skeptical. Dominic, welcome as well. How do you mean, Dominic? requirements for Contender, you want at least level 6s, I'd say, across the board for Contender. So, race screen time. I don't think I ended it off the race screen time, but we're here again, and we're getting racing again. Yeah. Remember, Keith, you could go for the last 2 months if you want for Champs GP. Power unit sucks at the moment, Davide. It is very, very tough. Vegas is a painful one. It always is. So, hopefully this week is going to be a good GP event. But yeah, if you do need any help, it's your time to ask the question. We can absolutely help you, as Hamilton is already into P2. He's absolutely flying. Russell is in P8 at the moment, but DRS is going to become available. Strategy for Singapore, 2 medium, 2 medium, 2 medium. What series are you in, Wavy? Usually a 2 medium, 2 medium, 2 medium is a fairly solid one. You might have to go 2 hards if you're very low series. Series 10, you should be able to do 2 medium, 2 medium, 2 medium. Because free hard is more of a into Series 11 strategy. You could probably get a free hard, but you want like Ocon. Rotation, Nico, is coming this week. I haven't officially been told what they are, but someone did mention it earlier that Series 12 is going to be speed, and you've got overtaking for Series 11 and power unit for Series 10, I believe. Yeah, DRS in the rain. I mean, it's a weird version of DRS, isn't it? Because it is DRS, but it's almost not DRS, if that makes sense. It's almost like just a boost function. Didn't see you doing champs. Yeah, we did, Dominic. We just didn't stream it. I focused on the free-to-play account this weekend to try and get P1 Contender. So we did do champs. I did open the rewards at the start of this stream. We did get Flex and Lawson for our rewards. And we finished 22nd, I think it was. PU again. I think so, Andre. I don't know. I'm only going off what I've been told so far. So don't shoot the messenger on that one, but it might be. It's all I've been told.
Is there leakage?
A leakage of what?
I have the seat full of water, like full of water.
Must be the water.
Let's add that to the words of wisdom.
Yeah, we got Lawson. That was what we got at the weekend, Mr. Leon. We only got about 26, though. I think it was 77 flex was a great pull, which was absolutely great. Yeah, Colapinto is a problem in Series 10. 1 soft, 2 medium, 3 hard. Just using all the tyres up, Keith. That's what you're doing. You're just using your full tyre allocation. Hamilton P1 Super Gaming. Because he was an animal. Lewis Hamilton, you know what it is? It's hammer time for Hamilton. But he's not P1 anymore because Oscar Piastri. But he will run out of tyres. So don't worry. Lewis Hamilton is still going to win this race. City Till I Die from Twitch. Oh, nice one, Paul. I mean, I prefer Paul than City Till I Die. Davide, I can hardly score that, mate. I'm about the same as you with the current levels. I should have used DRS then. Completely forgot. So, yeah, I struggle too. It's a, safety car, ladies and gentlemen. Alex Albon has banged it into the wall. What driver lineup is best for Series 9? You're looking at a Max Verstappen or Alonso. Maybe even Stroll if you want to save some coins. And I think, was it Bortoletto? Yes, Bortoletto for Series 9. You want a cornering setup for your car. So, let's go. Hamilton from a legendary crate, level 5. Let's go. Tommy Gunn, hello. Welcome, Tommy Gunn. Hope you're doing well. I don't, Paul. It kills me inside every time to say that. Right, look how fast that safety car is, chat. Can we get P1? Hamilton. It's hammer time, Hamilton. Hammer time more than ever. Because this is going to save... Oh, no, Piastri. Oh, my God, we can get him here. Here we come. Boom time. Here we go.
Line Through goes Hamilton.
Yes, that's what we needed. Hamilton and Russell to bring this baby home. Let's go. That's what we got to do, is push, push, push. But Russell and Mr. Hamilton should be bringing this one home. That is a beautiful 47 points. Exactly what we need to kickstart the sprints. Safety car mess with the crashing, absolutely. Two seconds. Right, let's carry on. That was a good win. Welcome, Hiccup, as well. Welcome. Okay, here we go. Green crate. I think we've got one more race. Bit of both, Hiccup. We've got live on shorts and we're live on normal one. So if there's anybody watching at the moment, there is currently two streams that you can watch. One is the normal stream that we usually do, and one is through a shorts stream as well. So you can watch both. Hiccup. You can watch either. Vishnu, welcome. Good evening from Dubai. Thank you for the season walkthroughs. No worries, Tommy Gunn. We're trying to help you as much as we can. Can you show your setup? Well, don't worry, Thomas. Give me a second, and I will show you the setup in the race. So let me just let me get this race underway, and I'll quickly show you the setup. So overtaking and speed for both. Champion level could be incognito. So let's push this. Head to the race screen, and then once we get about 1 or 2 laps in, Thomas, I will show you the setup that we're using. So we get a good start with George Russell. Look at that, straight down the outside. P6. Hamilton's had a shocker of a start as well here. Only 15th. So let's try and get these through. Russell into 4th. Verstappen probably Vishnu. But it depends what you get more cards of early on. That is it. So into 12th and 3rd. So just quickly then for yourself, Thomas, if I just share this setup. This is what we're currently running in Series 12. This is our current setup. So Hamilton and Russell, and we've gone for speed and cornering. So we've got Boombox, Beast and Valkyrie, and Flex, Quantum and Mach 2, or Mach 3, sorry, as well. So hopefully that helps you with the setup. That is what we're currently running as we return. And we are coming through the field with Hamilton, P11 and P2. Race start can help you, yeah. It depends where you qualify, Vishnu. So feel free to take Alonso if you wish. It's not a bad choice to have. We are into P2 and P9. And that DRS should be helping all the way. Rival still leads the race though. And that is because Hamilton has initially struggled. No worries, Thomas. Glad to help. Basically, Thomas, this setup, you can still win against non-power unit cars, and you will pretty much dominate at speed and cornering circuits. It's a really good strategy to follow. It doesn't affect your race start, Matthias. Doesn't affect it. Your tyre compound. They all do the same when it comes to race start. It's your driver that affects your race start. As now, Hamilton comes through. And we are doing well here. This is the one race, and we've got a sprint crate incoming. We should have. But we're in 3rd at the moment. Into 2nd. And rival is in P1 though. So still a bit of work to do. Well, Vishnu, yeah, you'll probably spend money, but Alonso is a good alternative. So there's not a lot between them. So usually splitting the strategies is okay. So usually there is a better strategy to go on, which is usually why you double stack cars. But if you're confident to create a gap, I would run them on the same one. If you're not confident, then I would start always on the separate. So for example, this circuit, 3 soft, 4 medium is most likely the stronger. But you can start on the opposites to make sure you never double stack. Probably 40 minutes or so. Probably less than that, Incognito. We'll see how we go. Yeah, probably. Probably about 40 minutes. Should have used DRS then. Completely forgot again. Can we get through into third? We can. Which free boost? Race start and power unit. So instinct is going to be a good boost this week. No worries, Paul. Good luck. Thank you for joining us on Twitch and YouTube. But we are P3, P1. We've got the rival right behind us on soft tyres. Normal rotation. Fingers crossed. I think Series 12 is overtaking, I saw. But I'm still waiting for confirmation. Good luck, Wavy 2. Okay, so what we're doing now is we've got to conserve, because I feel like this rival is shaping up for an overtake. But what I want to do is absolutely conserve this down, and I want to give them the lead. But can I? I've gone too early, chat. I've gone too early, I think. Because here he comes. Is he going to catch me? Oh, he's not. Get in. What a win. That is our setup coming in handy, for example, Thomas. What are you going to see now is this rival will have a decent setup, potentially higher team score, or similar team score. Yeah, 1617. But if you look at the cars, I mean, look at that. Level 7 Alonso, level 5 Russell. And boom. Speed and cornering working a treat. This setup absolutely wins races in Series 12. But it's going to be a P2 crate. It's not going to be a P1. It's gonna be a P2, which could be a good idea. Vishnu, if you check out my Series 9 guide, that will give you all the parts you need to go to, because I don't have the parts on this to create the setup at the moment. So P2, that's not too bad. Series 10 power unit, Series 11 is like Series 12 now, and Series 12 will be speed, sorry, so Series 12 speed. Gasly, an extra 15. Leclerc, 14. Leclerc, 3. But fingers crossed, Harry, we've had some good rewards tonight in the crates. 9 Hamilton. And here we go, let's drum roll a P2, shall we? Oh yeah. Nexus from Series 12. That is a good pull, because any Series 12 we are not going to complain about. It's only 2 cards. It barely scratches the surface, but it is still good to get that one. So let's close down and we will head back into what is going to be our pretty much final sprint racing. So we've had some good rewards, Julianus. We have. So let's open these crates. We only won 3 of them ones, so we didn't absolutely smash it. But we'll open these up. Saw Equinox and Spat. Ballast boost, some Bearman, some Flow 1K, which is good, and Spire. Okay, that's okay. Now, we've got to get some luck sometimes. Archon, Hustle, Colapinto, and Gasly. Not too bad. Let's open the gold crate now as well. 62 Jack Doohan, 49 Lawson. Any good epic? We've had some good epics tonight. Come on, give me another one. I mean, a lot of people would take him. Very usable in many of the GPs. Bortoletto, not champs, but contender a very strong candidate. So one more sprint to go. We've got a load of power-ups to use. We've got loads of ×2 coins and trophies. But again, is it the new pit pass shortly? It must be that, yes. 1 day, 11 hours. Okay, so let's crack on with Series 12. One more sprint to come. So hopefully you've all enjoyed the new layout of this stream. Hopefully some of you are currently watching in the vertical, some of you are watching in the normal. So hopefully you're going to be enjoying these sprints a little bit more now with them 2 options available to you. Fingers crossed as we get a matchup. Okay, now let's see what we can do. Vegas. This is the track we struggle at. We might have to use a boost a little bit better than Hex. Russell 9th. That's a good... I mean, let's use some race start this time. Let's go for a bit of firework. Try and get that race start away better. Good evening, Gary, as well. Welcome. So, race screen time. Here we go. 9th and 16th. Time to fly. We need a good start. I tell you what, Hamilton's got a rocket start. He has got away very nicely indeed. So, P7 and P10. Hot take Vortex because it's a flex clone. But Vortex is good. Not even going to disagree with that one. Vortex is good. One more question. I don't have Russell. What can you use instead? So at the moment, it's all about overtaking, isn't it? So, wow. I tell you what, Thomas. I know this is not going to be ideal for many of you. But let's just check, shall we? I know we'll be very quick. And let's just check with this. I will be... Did I got it? I did get it. Here we go. Boom. And I haven't done it on the other one, which is annoying. So if you want to use a bit of overtaking, here we are. And boom. So if you want to go a bit of overtaking, if you're in Series 12, Hamilton, Piastri, Russell and Alonso are your 4 best overtaking drivers. So that's who I'd be recommending if you was racing in Series 12. That's who I would go for if I was you. So Alonso is going to be good. Piastri from Series 11, but can be a little bit weaker. It's all good, Thomas. We're here to help at the end of the day. Everybody's asked questions as we go through the stream, so everybody won't mind. We're all about helping each other on this stream. As now, through goes Hamilton again into P2. We're having a lot better race with some race start this time. So a lot better racing. No worries, not a problem, mate. Glad to be helping. So, Hamilton and Norris, Russell P5. So this is a lot better race. We took some race start this time as well. And then just push. Don't want a double stack, so I'm not really going to use the attack mode on Russell. But he is going to make a move on Leclerc. He is. So P1, P4. Coming into the pits. And we've got P1 to catch. Who P1 is carried on. P1 is a little bit of Hamilton on hards. Russell out in 6th place. So hopefully we can get some good points here. We want to finish with a P1 if we can. Definitely want to finish with a P1. There's now Hamilton. Still flying out front, Hamilton. One of the best overtaking drivers on the game. If not the best. So now we hit some DRS. Russell gets into 5th. And we're going to use DRS to close. And we are currently P2. Best overtaking for Series 4, Len says. So Series 4, again, I'm going to quickly nip back to this. Series 4 is kind of equivalent to Junior, so you're probably looking at someone like a Bearman, who's going to be very good at overtaking for you, if you have him. So probably looking at Bearman, Hajar, that kind of grouping. So look at them two, Bearman, Hajar, for your Series 4, Len. But remember, it all depends on levels, so you could absolutely go for anybody that has good overtaking for your level of drivers. Just because I say they're the best drivers doesn't mean you've got them. So just be careful on that one. As now, Hamilton into P1. Pedrova's on the same compound on the start. You do. So, TVH, if you have the potential to double stack, let's say, and you're on the lap, conserve your second driver. Don't sit there, because what you got to think about is, instead of sitting there and losing time in the pits, you might as well lose a couple of positions and conserve your power unit and gain your power unit back. It's so much better to do. So if you get to about 3/4 of a lap to go before your pit stop, just whack one driver on conserve, and it will help a lot. You'll gain some good power unit levels. As now Russell tries to get P2, not going to happen, but a bit of race start and a lot better result, because we get 46 points, whereas we've been struggling in like P4, P6s in previous races, so a lot better taking some race start that time, and that was a solid result. Solid result indeed. Where did the rival? P14 and P17 at the moment. But yeah, you've always just got to be... You'll learn that one as you go through, though. You start them on the same strategies, fine. But you've always just got to conserve and take the hit on one. Because remember, all that power unit that you're going to get back, you're going to absolutely smash through. So, win in the bag. That is race 1 done. We should have about 3 races left of the stream in Series 12 to try and get a final good result. Fingers crossed we can do that as well. And make sure if you're watching, keep hitting that thumbs up button for me. That'd be a massive, massive thank you. So 1543 is what we're up against in this one. And if you have watching, if you've got any questions, let me know in the chat as well. Any questions about your game, feel free to ask. Destroy your laptop. Pibby Mac, what do you do that for? Can't be doing that. Okay, here we go. What we got? Abu Dhabi? Yes. Real player as well. I've had quite a few real players tonight. They've gone for a glitz boost on mediums. So again, going for potentially the 2-stop. Whereas we definitely prefer the 1-stop. 10-second penalty to Ocon. Welcome, mate. Welcome in. Ocon loves a penalty. Luckily, we haven't got Ocon on the go, so we're not going to get him from him. Just that's how it is at the minute, Super Gaming. We are still going to, or we should still get Schumacher and Ayrton Senna. I think Nigel Mansell was a new legend this year, but they didn't really showcase it too much about him coming out. As up to P2 we go. P2 Russell. DRS about to be active. We don't get too many mixed races anymore, to be fair, so I'm not really used to it, but it is usually interesting when you get mixed weather, because you have to think about different tyre strategies. So, again, it's a good... I can see why they're enjoyable. They take a lot more brain power. But sometimes these races can be a bit boring. You need a little bit of excitement with the weather. But Russell P1. And this is looking good. Rivals on the mediums, which means they are going to two-stop in this race. So that's all we got to do, is just keep them at arm's length. And as long as we can do that, we're going to be absolutely fine. You think they might put in that livery from the Formula 1 movie? I think I've asked them before, Okami, and I don't know if it's something to do with licensing. I mean, we had nothing to do with the F1 movie, did we? Nothing. So I think EA potentially had more of the rights to it, which is a shame because, you know, Apex livery on this game would have been nice. They could have added in the likes of Sonny Hayes to prepare for next season when we've got Cadillac. So it would have been a good idea, but I think it's past now, hasn't it? We're clearly not going to get anything to do with the F1 movie, which is a shame. Which is definitely a shame. So I think a lot of us would have liked to rock around with that Apex. I mean, we're still waiting for the Qatar circuit. Are we ever going to get a Qatar circuit? That I'd love to know. Because I haven't seen anything at all. And it's the only track that's actually missing from this whole thing. So finally, biggest dilemma in the game is speed setup in Contender. Yeah, my speed, Harry, at the weekend was terrible. Yeah, terrible. But some of the tracks with speed are really good DRS tracks. So it definitely adds to the fun. I mean, it's not fun, it's painful. As now, Hamilton should be able... Rival should still be pitting. Yeah, they've got another couple of and they've another pit stop each to do. We are currently P5. Yeah, I would only... I mean, Aeroblade is the best DRS, really. But if you're racing something like Champions, you should really be taking Valkyrie all day long. But if you're into, like, Series 9, like Challenger, Contender, or especially Contender, Aeroblade is great. F1 Clash new drivers, it is. We don't know yet, Super Gaming. We don't know how they will line up. We don't have a clue or indication about their ratings, so we're going to have to wait to see for them. We'll see what they do. I can see them being fairly decent level, Bottas and Perez. Maybe like Series 6, Series 7s. Somewhere along them lines. Because they're very experienced drivers. Not like some of the rookies today. So I think they'll go ahead of the likes of... Maybe ahead of Antonelli still. Just watch my own stuff TV, mate. We've been around this game for 5-6 years. We kind of know the main things. And I always watch my own content. Don't watch other content because... I'd rather do everything individually. I watch Andrew, DRS Williamson, watch Soteris sometimes when I can, pop into his live streams. So we do watch some live streams, more or less. Just tutorials, we don't need the tutorials. DRS in Series 9 beat a lot that did. Yeah, I mean, Keith, that's good. If you can stay ahead. Series 8, I think, I don't think Series 9 necessarily needs it, because it's cornering circuits, isn't it? Gold crates, that's 2 out of 2. We've still got 2 races to go until we get our final sprint crate complete. Can we see the loadout for the upcoming GP? So Mickey, we have the strategy guide coming out tomorrow. The loadout obviously depends on all of your setups and what GP you're entering. But for your setup, always focus on the track stat. So if it's a speed circuit, go for full speed. If it's a cornering setup, go for full cornering. Power unit, full power unit. For example, there's not any difficult qualifying tracks this week. So, yeah. And then it's going to be down to drivers, which we'll tell you tomorrow in the strategy guide video. We'll help you out that way. So I'm going to use... what? Street Shark, I think. We used Firework potentially before. So I'm going to stick with this. But welcome, Abel, on the shorts as well. Welcome along. And if anybody else is watching, hasn't said hello yet, with 2 races to go, make sure you say hello in the chat. Let me know you've been here watching. And we're going to get... So Hamilton's had a... Oh, I haven't pushed Hamilton off the start. That usually helps you get a better start. Bottas and Perez definitely deserve Series 9 to 10. Yeah, it's just because they've had a year out, isn't it? That's the question. Do they deserve it? I mean, do they take into consideration the Cadillac car being... I mean, how do you guess how good that is? Marcos, welcome as well. Over on short. Hope you're both doing well, Marcos and Abel. And if anybody is watching, if you hit the subscribe button, you'll get a shout out and your name on the stream. But yeah, we're good, thank you, Abel. How are you doing? Welcome along. Thank you for joining in on the chat. But we've got a couple of races to go. So, you're not joining too late. We've still got some action to come. As we make some more moves with George Russell and Verstappen. And we're past. You can help me with my setup from the car. Yeah, you got to match the track stats, though, Lem. That's what you need to do. Track stats is always a priority when you set up that car. Has to be. Sometimes you can go for a bit of qualifying at the tracks that you like, Monaco and Jeddah and what's the other? Singapore. Always worth taking a little bit of qualifying. Yeah, Keith, yeah, massive. So going to be a massive change. As now Russell needs a bit of DRS help to close in on P2. Can we find it? There is P1, P2. I imagine it's Hamilton and Norris. Hamilton and Piastri. That's a shock. So let's try and close the gap. Hamilton, so you can see here, for example, I can't remember who asked earlier about, was it UTV? I think it was, potentially. Yeah, it was UTV. So you can see at the moment, look, I've got Hamilton on conserve compared to Russell. So I haven't bought Hamilton close. I've conserved as much as I could with Hamilton. I am still going to double stack, but not as much. And I'm going to have good power unit levels. What is the best setup for the car in Series 3-4? So Series 4 I think is overtaking. But Len, I do have, if you go to my playlists on my channel, there is a strategy guide for Series 3 and 4. And it gives you the full detail, strategy and drivers, which boosts to use. And also, it gives you the strategy. It'll give you the whole information straight there for you. Every series I have completed on a zero spend account without boosts. So it's definitely worth the watch. It'll be a lot more easier than me trying to remember at this point. But I think Series 4 I'm sure is potentially over a little bit of overtaking. I can't remember. But yeah, it's a massive help to you, Len, if you watch that. You'll gain a lot more. Unless if somebody is in Jules and reads out the tracks and the stats. So, finally Series 12 for Kimmo. Let's go, Kimmo. Finally made it to the big league. Where the pain. No worries, Zach. Not a problem. Always happy to help, Zach. So welcome as well. We've got about one race to go after this one. That'll be our last race after this next race. We've still got one lap to go here. So make sure you do hit that thumbs up button. As we are in P3. And we're in P4. As we try and push on. If you could, which driver ratings in F1 Clash? I'd change, I think I'd give Piastri a little bit better tyre management. I think Verstappen is better at race starts than he is on the game as well. So I do definitely believe that. I think them two should be a starter. Norris is good at tyres, yes. I think Norris's stats are fairly okay this year. Right, can we get any higher than 3rd and 4th? I don't think we can. We can see the Ferrari. Can we snake a P2? Oh, no, we can't. Or can we? As Hamilton goes searching, we can't. Hi from Brazil. I'm addicted to the game. Watch your videos to get an idea how to play the West way. Well, Zhao, welcome. And thank you for your support watching. Welcome from Brazil. Reached 17.9k. Wow. Nearly at 18k subscribers, A1 Beats. Hey. And yeah, most of the people who watch, if you are watching, help me get to 18k. Hit the thumbs up and hopefully we'll do a big giveaway at 18,000 or a small giveaway, something we'll try and get from Hutch. And we'll try and get you some more bits and bobs for the game. That is hopefully what we can try and do. Maxi, welcome as well. That is a 1 race to go. That's all we've got left of the stream. Verstappen is the best race starter on the grid. He's very good, yeah. I think Max should be more all-rounded though. Max is good at overtaking. He's good at defending. He's good at qualifying. So really, Max should have... I mean, the champion should have the best stats on the game from the previous year, right? Surely. But yeah, Max Verstappen is not really usable. He's only really usable at defending circuits. Yeah, that's still good, I think, TVH 13. That's what I feel is good. But it's a very niche game that we play, but I appreciate the chat. I can't pick a boost. Look, it's frozen. The whole thing's froze. Any ideas for 20k? No idea yet. My whole game's frozen here. And I'm apparently starting the race. I can hear the race. I can't go anywhere though. I'm currently on the boost selection screen, but apparently racing. Right, we're going to have to restart that game. Because clearly, we got done there. Or was it my stream that crashed? My window capture screen. Right, let me focus up and get that one back. Not sure what happened on that one. But for some reason, it did. Why is it crashing? Right. Okay, we're back in. Well, that was weird. Very weird. Might have got too hot the phone. Oh, now we're in a blooming race. Okay, let's try and race again. Slanky just came through vertical. Yes, Slanky, we got 2 streams on today. One is vertical, one is normal. So if you prefer watching in vertical, happy days. Okay, so I think we are back and good to go. Yes, we are. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't, Harry. Hopefully that doesn't stop us. But it completely froze, but wouldn't let me in the game. So yeah, we'll have to see. Difficult to rate Verstappen overtaking. Well, that's also true. But he could have lower overtaking. But he should have good qualifying. Look at his pole positions lately. He's also good at defending. But I think definitely Max qualifying race start should be good. But yeah, let me know what you think, Solanke. I've accommodated as much as I could for you in this one. Okay, so we'll go for the same boost. We've had a lot of Vegas as well, the slower circuit, as we go for Street Shark. Vertical is better. It depends if you're watching on the phone, Thomas. It's a lot easier to watch, of course. So, race screen time. 1 race to go. This is our final race. So if you haven't already, hit the thumbs up button on the stream. And if you're watching and haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe as well. Christian, welcome. Over on short as well. Horizontals just scrolling after opening YouTube. Yeah, that's it. But we're going to give people the option. Thomas watches on PC, so Thomas probably prefers the horizontal view, but vertical is good as well. But yeah, so I can basically, like, you can see it pretty much just now normally for me. So it does work in its benefits. So P4, P5. Are we going to get costed a crate? And they are, Akami, they are. Come on, let's get this job done for the fans. We want to finish on a good P1 crate. As Hamilton up to P3. Can Russell move out of the way? He can. He could also rotate them on it. I think it's because on the normal mode, Pablo, I've got it split out, haven't I? I've got the actual race screen separated. Compared to how I've got it on here. So, P1. Oh, here we go. Holding up a bunch of cars. Here they come. The fast McLaren and Ferrari, which we had at the race before. And now, pit stops incoming. Can push Hamilton. Let's push Hamilton. As Russell keeps Piastri behind. Good for community. More people can join. That's it, Solanke. Yes, that's why we've done it. We've thought we can gain the benefit of it by having both available, which I'm glad everybody has seemingly enjoyed having both available. I mean, I think the viewer numbers have been higher for the vertical tonight than it has been for the standard version. Yeah, they do have to, Niphius, because if they don't, they'd have to put all the stats lower than ever and they won't be usable. As Liam Lawson has crashed. We've got a safety car in Vegas. So we had a game crash, which probably would have cost us P1. We've now got a safety car in Vegas, of all places, which is now going to make it a definite not P1. Per regular over the vertical. That's good though. That's why you've got both options to absolutely watch. Oh god, can you imagine, TVH? Can you imagine if you was about to win a GP and your driver locked up on the last corner? Oh, you'd be fuming. It'd be chaos. It would be interesting though, but the higher the level they get, the less mistakes they make. That could be a possibility. Okay, so a painful safety car in Vegas just to make that stream last a little bit longer. Love this one. Don't know why I don't like the vertical. It just depends if you play on your phone or not, Abel, really. If you are sitting there happy watching the phone, then obviously it's a little bit better. But what I do know is on the screen, I do want to bring this down a little bit because I don't think you can see it as clear. So let me just sort this out a little bit. There you go. So lap 4 of 6. And is a painful safety car. It is look how long it takes. Can I see your setup after this race, Thomas? You can quickly see it now before we get going. This is what we're using in our setups. That is Hamilton, Russell, and speed and cornering here in Series 12. So that is our current setups that we are rocking as we're back racing here in Series 12. Vegas. That is what we want. So I've got to keep on pushing that one. And hopefully, even after that safety car, we're going to get through nice and comfortable. Yeah, Keith, it's a bit tougher. Do you mean on the vertical, Keith, or the normal one? It's hard to put the chat anywhere that people can see it, though. Obviously, it's such a small screen. Driving a higher series does make a mistake, yeah. Yeah, people do. Yeah, I think quali and race start should be max next season, Solanke, absolutely. Yeah, it's a hard balance to find which stream people like, but there's nowhere to put the stream chat. As now, we are clear. We're going to bring home the final race for a final sprint crate to get P1, P2. Can we take a P1 though? Can we? We're about to find out. I hope it's good enough. I hope we can finish on a P1. That would be nice. So before we get into that one, thank you all for watching and supporting the stream. We've been live on YouTube, YouTube Vertical and Twitch tonight. So it's been a full beans of them all. So hopefully everybody has enjoyed it. It's been an absolute blast. So hopefully you have. So what we'll do is we'll continue through. We'll see if it is good enough for a crate. That is exactly what we need. That is exactly what we need. Oh, let's mute that one. I was just going to see on Twitch as well. There's a few viewers on there too, so thank you all for watching. And Thomas's message come from Twitch as well, I've just seen actually. So that's good. So let's see how we got on. Was it good enough? Did we get caught out? It was good enough. Yeah, thank you, Abel. And make sure anybody who's watching hit that subscribe, because when we come and do the racing later on in the week, we will be doing the same method again. We'll do both in both views so that you can see both in action, because I think it's a lot better. A lot of people have definitely enjoyed some of these both views. So let's get this open. Let's see what we get. Way of the full chat. I sit behind the chat though, but obviously on the normal one, yeah, I can't put the chat anywhere else. That's the problem, Keith. Just there's no other way unless I make it tiny. That would be literally the only way. Thank you, Harry. No major technical faults. No, we managed to survive as well, which was good. Okay, what do we get from this one? Come on, finish strongly. Gale Force. 9 curler. Okay, we've got to finish strong. Bortoletto, getting closer to asset trading. So finally, make sure everybody hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you hit subscribe. The final crate. Here we go.
Yes, guys. Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
And that rounds off some very good rewards. Tonight, we've actually seen some fairly good rewards from all of the crates that we have been unlocking. So that is very, very nice. That is exactly what we needed to be able to get, because without that, there's some good rewards. So we are going to finish on, and I'll just reload the game so I don't join another sprint group. We are going to finish in a very decent position. A solid Monday of rewards. A lot of upgrades to max levels as well, which is always a bonus. But yes, tomorrow we do have the strategy guide on its way. We've got a few crates that will queue now for overnight, so we won't update or open them just yet. But we can open our free crate. You know, every little helps. Curva, Behemoth, and Spire as well. Do have the worst reward of the night, absolutely. You are absolutely bang on with that one. So, we are going to leave it there thank you all for watching. If you've been watching on the normal or the vertical, obviously we've been testing both, which sounds like we've had some really good success for that as well. We've seen a lot of people enjoying watching the normal one if you've been watching on a phone compared to watching on the computer. So if you're watching on the PC, obviously it works a lot better for you as well. So on that note, we should be back tomorrow for another live stream. Tuesday night fun for the sprints. We'll probably do the main account again because at the moment Series 11 for the free to play is terrible. So we're kind of waiting for track rotation to happen for that. But yeah, we've had an absolute blast. We've got some good rewards. And that's exactly what we needed. That is exactly what we needed. So have a good one all. We'll catch you later. And remember, strategy guide is going to be out tomorrow as well. So make sure to check that one out. But we'll catch you later. Good luck. And we'll see you very, very soon. It's been an absolute pleasure.